What's up, y'all? So I'm back again with another video. Just want to do my 72-hour impression on this phone. So I just kind of want to get a quick video out here. Probably not going to be a whole lot of editing in this one, but I just want to do a simple video just talking about the experience of just using this phone here. Because obviously, as you know by now, the specs versus the price of this phone, in some ways it's a disadvantage compared to the other competitors out there like Samsung and Huawei and all these other these other OEMs. But ultimately my experience so far has been pretty positive though. I know there are some issues with this phone, and I'm going to probably talk about a few of those that I've experienced personally. But you know, and I think a lot of these issues can be fixed in software. Let me scoot this up a little bit. So ultimately, the first issue was the notch. I did have an issue where with the notch, I believe I have the notch turned on. It's hard to tell. So yeah, supposedly I have that notch turned on. I had it set to hide it, but I do have an app called Notch, and what it is actually supposed to be turned on right now, but I guess it wasn't. So yeah, that's what it does right there. So what the app Notch does is it hides the notch and it pushes all your notifications to the top so that you don't have any wasted space there. So if you need information on that, I can get you that link down below. So just pay attention to that. So this Notch app kind of helps. There is an issue where I cannot like copy a link and share it. Like for whatever reason, if I wanted to share this page on Facebook or whatever, maybe this might work. But if I'm using like one of those in-app, well, I guess one of those other alternate browser share pages, it won't let me share it. I have to actually copy the link and then take it to whatever, you know, whether I want to go to an SMS or if I want to go to social media, I can paste the link there. But I don't know, there's some issue with that I'm having. I don't know, let me know if y'all are experiencing that. But performance-wise, overall, software is pretty smooth, so I don't really have any issues with hiccup. I know there are some people talking about they have issues with the apps refreshing, and yeah, I've experienced that too, where the apps do refresh after, you know, so many, I don't know how, you know, so many apps that you have open. But for me, it's still not that big of a deal because I don't necessarily need to access 10 apps at one time. But yeah, overall performance is not a big deal there. Audio quality is actually pretty good on this thing. Probably the best among all the Pixels, and honestly pretty good. It's pretty competitive and comparable to other phones that are out there. The speaker, you know, I used the speaker phone I think for the first time today, and the speaker comes through just the bottom one only, and the speaker quality sounds nice. If I can, I'll probably go ahead and put the audio sample here, but if not, wait for my review. And with this also, I did get a chance to do some work with the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a quick camera clip of me just walking from work. Just want to see how the mic sounds and all that, because I know there's a mic problem as well. So this is a test using the front-facing camera on the Google Pixel 3 XL. Let me know how the audio sounds, because I know it's been quite a debacle with the audio issue. So once again, front-facing test on the Google Pixel 3 XL camera. I also got a chance to go to a pool hall last night, and I actually shot some pictures, and pictures came out pretty good. I think the dynamic range looked really good for that low light situation that I was in last night. And I'll show you a few pictures of that. And also I did take two slow-mo videos. I think the slow-mo videos were actually pretty good too. The first one, which I took at 1080p, 120 frames per second, that looked nice. And I think the 720p, 240 frames per second actually looked nice too. So I'll have I have those clips planned, and I mean, all in all, I'm actually really impressed with the camera. I mean, there's no denying that the camera on this phone is kind of the selling point. And I have to agree with The Verge when they did their review that the Pixel, the camera phone, I guess one of the best camera phones, is now getting a better phone. So, because that's the whole reason I had to completely abandon the Pixel 2, is just because I just couldn't use the phone. There were so many complications, and it just wasn't a pleasurable experience. But I'm gonna say that they have definitely improved the experience on this phone. And by no means, it's not it's not where it needs to be. I'm gonna say the camera shutter might actually be just a little slow too, when you actually hit the shutter button to take the picture. But once again, that's gonna have to be with software for them to really fix that. I will also say that the selfie, the wide angle selfie is the truth, because I was able to get everybody in my picture. So Google really did their due diligence with that, but there's still some things that just need to be cleaned up with this phone. I just can't believe they released this phone in this shape. I mean, being the software company that they are, you know, because their focus is AI and software, not so much hardware. But there's just some things that just need to be cleaned up. But overall, from the camera to the battery, actually I didn't talk about the battery. My battery life is typically about 6 to maybe 6.5 hours screen on time on average here. So nothing to worry about there. So, I mean, the battery life is actually probably one of the better things about this phone for me, because I know some people were having battery drain issues with the Pixel 3, but I'm not having that, I don't think, because by the time I left work, I had like 50% battery life left, and I had, what, 3.5 hours on screen on time. So potentially I could hit 7 today, but maybe not, depending on my usage. So with that, I just kind of wanted to share a quick video with my kind of initial 72-hour impressions with this. So stay tuned to the channel. I really do plan on doing maybe a camera comparison with the Note, and maybe a camera comparison with the OnePlus 6. So stay tuned to the channel for that, and I will follow up with you guys later. So like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Peace.